Alright, this story took place back in June 22nd, 2014, and I was at Miami at the time. So I woke up 3 a.m. having the urge to use the bathroom, bro, cause I had to spill this huge gust of diarrhea. It almost felt like I was about to take off in those water jetpacks. But anyways, that whole episode was all over, and I felt a sore pain, and I was like, dang, these chicken fingers that I had the night before really wasn't sitting well with me. So I rest and had a chat with the whole family, cause there was a wedding that we had to attend that day. Apparently, someone spilled a hilarious joke and I laughed, but the pain in my abdomen intensifies and everybody got kinda concerned. My dad was like, "Homie, you good?" I was like, yeah. I didn't jump into any conclusion just yet, cause I just thought I'll get better by the afternoon and it wasn't a huge deal. Then hours go by and oh boy, things wasn't getting better. I heard a joke once more, alright? And oh my goodness, the pain arrived again, being a lot worse. Then my dad said, "Yo, bruh, you good for real for real?" At this moment, I asked to go see a doctor. Not go to a hospital, by the way, because I don't want to be caught lacking with those funky dress that the patients wear. We stopped by the first doctor and they did a normal checkup, for blood pressure, weight, height, all of that. When we dove deeper into what I was experiencing, they suggested to go to a place which has an ultrasound, as they suggested,
"Homie, we can't fix this here. Go somewhere else, kid."
We stopped by 2 hospitals. One said, "Nah, we don't have an ultrasound." So we asked the other hospital, and they like,
"Nah, homie, but we got this leftover croissant, moldy as hell. That could fix you up."
"What?" Then the third hospital was the lucky one that actually had an ultrasound. Quickly, they got me set up, and once I felt the IV and needles piercing through my skin, I threw the biggest fit. I can't really recall what happened for a long while, but they were doing blood tests, putting pressure on my stomach to see if they could feel anything and all that. Then we went to the ultrasound room. Bingo! It turns out I had an appendix that needs to be removed. When I went back to my room, they came in with the news that I needed to get surgery. I was questioning what a surgery was. They said,
"Oh, we're just gonna have to cut through you open. No big deal, bro."
At this moment, I burst in tears thinking that this is what's gonna happen and what I was going to experience. I was like, nope, I ain't doing that. But of course, we proceeded anyways as we went a few floors up to the surgery room, and they asked, "Hey, if you need to go to the bathroom, just say it now. We got this cup or this pan to do a number 1 or a number 2. I said, "Well, I gotta go pee-pee." And I tried to get up to use the bathroom. They were like, No. You gonna pee in this cup right here. Right now." I proceeded to do just that. And finally, I was separated from my parents so that the doctors can perform the surgery. I was straight up bawling still. And when I got to the operating room, I heard this one guy and he said, "EJ, gas him up." And I got put straight to sleep with anesthesia after that. And what did you know? 3 hours later, I woke up And, I felt slightly confused, but, a bit refreshed as well. The doctors told me things went according to plan, and I will have a speedy recovery. They mentioned the parts of them opening up my stomach and putting cameras in there and describe it as a video game experience. Homie, am I in console to you? Like, I'm not a gaming console. Who am I? I'm just a normal kid. We went up to a new room for the night, and the people who attended the wedding I mentioned earlier were all relieved. But I wasn't so happy as they wouldn't let me sleep, gosh darn it. One man offered a popsicle and said, "Right, you gonna eat this popsicle or we will make you into one. Understand that?" I ate it. Then I went back to sleep again, still knocked out from the anesthesia. Next morning, I was all awake and I noticed that the bandage they put on my belly was drawn on to represent the FIFA World Cup 2014. It was pretty cool. So, at the same time, I was bored and also got to pee as well. The thing is, when I took a leak, the urine smelled like boiled eggs. It was straight up nasty. Worst of all, I had to pee numerous times, facing that nasty odor. Apparently, it was due to the antibiotics that they put. Since I was bored at the hospital, they offered some movies I could watch. And when I asked for a Pokemon movie DVD they had available, they said, "Oh, it's in use by someone else." You best give me that Pokemon DVD. I need to watch that movie. Anyways, I had to watch Madagascar. It was alright, not the best movie to watch. I took myself on walks with the IV and equipment still attached to me by the ways, and I was walking like old man Jenkins because I was so sore. Family came back to check out on me. Then I noticed this bag and it had an Apple logo. I asked what's in there. My grandma decided to give it to me now than later because it was meant to be a surprise. And guess what was in there? An iPhone 5C, which at the time I was desperate for an iPhone. And I couldn't be much happier. For real. Then the good news dropped. I could go home since I'm all good. And even better news, the vacation in Miami has been extended. So what do you know? That was the story time for today. And as I expected, I recovered very well. And this is me 3 days later, all happy and all energetic. Felt like I had no surgery at all those previous days. So I'm hoping you guys enjoyed this video, alright? Make sure you leave a like on this video, subscribe, and comment what you want to see on this channel, alright? Because I'm thinking of more content to post. So give me some ideas, or just give me your overall impression and opinion on this video. I hope you found it funny because this was meant to be humorous and at the same time to tell the story, of course. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I have to say. But anyways, see you guys next time. Goodbye.